Did you know that Caitlin Clark is the first rookie in the WNBA or NBA history to win Player of the Week honors 3 consecutive times? Or that Angel Reese set a WNBA rookie record with 26 double-doubles? These achievements are being overshadowed by a controversy that's been dividing the league. At the center of this storm is WNBA Commissioner Cathy Engelbert. In a recent statement, she said, "You need rivalry for viewership," comparing the Clark-Reese dynamic to the historic Bird-Magic rivalry. Her words were meant to promote the league and to capitalize on the excitement surrounding these talented rookies. However, Engelbert's comments did not land as intended. Instead of drumming up positive attention, they ignited a firestorm of criticism from players, fans, and the WNBA Players Association. What was meant to be a celebration of talent has turned into a divisive issue that's forcing the league to confront some uncomfortable truths. While the league faces backlash, Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese have been quietly demonstrating a different narrative. Their actions and words paint a picture that stands in stark contrast to the heated rivalry portrayed in the media. What have these two stars been saying that challenges everything we thought we knew about their relationship? Contrary to the intense rivalry narrative pushed by the media and seemingly endorsed by Commissioner Engelbert, Clark and Reese have consistently shown mutual respect and support for each other. This disconnect between perception and reality highlights the complex dynamics at play in women's basketball. Clark, for instance, has been vocal in her defense of Reese against critics. She states unequivocally, "I don't think Angel should be criticized at all. No matter which way it goes, she should never be criticized." This show of solidarity directly contradicts the notion of a bitter rivalry between the two players. Reese, for her part, has shed light on the true source of the perceived rivalry. She pointed out, "It's the fans who keep stirring the pot among themselves," emphasizing that the rivalry is more a product of fan dynamics than personal animosity between her and Clark. This insight reveals how external forces can shape and distort the narrative surrounding athletes. The manufactured rivalry, while not reflective of the players' actual relationship, has been undeniably contributed to increased popularity, attendance, merchandise sales for the WNBA. Commissioner Engelbert herself noted that corporate partners are endorsing players more than ever due to the visibility of players like Clark and Reese. This presents a paradox, a fabricated narrative driving genuine growth for the league. However, this increased attention comes at a cost. The rivalry narrative has fueled toxic fan behavior, including racist comments and online harassment directed at the players. This dark side of fan engagement prompted WNBA Executive Director Terry Jackson to issue a strong statement. "There is absolutely no place in sport or in life for the vile hate, racist language, homophobic comments, and the misogynistic attacks our players are facing on social media." The situation underscores a critical challenge for the WNBA: how to leverage player popularity and fan engagement to grow the league without fostering negative behaviors or misrepresenting player relationships. It's a delicate balance that requires careful consideration of the impact of marketing narratives on players' lives and overall health of the sport. The commissioner's words were meant to highlight the league's success. Instead, they revealed a stark disconnect between leadership and players. What truth did the ensuing backlash bring to light about the state of women's basketball? The WNBA found itself in uncharted territory as players and their union swiftly responded to Commissioner Cathy Engelbert's comments about the supposed Clark-Reese rivalry. The backlash was immediate and powerful, exposing a deep-seated frustration within the league. Players like Alysha Clark did not mince words. She criticized Engelbert for missing a crucial opportunity to address the toxic fan behavior head-on. Clark stated, "I just think that was a real missed opportunity to shut that down and just be like, We don't condone any of that. This sentiment echoed throughout the league, with players feeling let down by leadership's failure to prioritize their well-being. Kelsey Plum, another prominent WNBA voice, cut to the heart of the issue. She emphasized it's pretty clear there's a difference between rivalries and racism. Big difference. Plum's words highlighted the dangerous territory the league had stumbled into by seemingly conflating genuine competition with harmful, discriminatory behavior. The WNBA Players Association, led by Executive Director Terry Jackson, took a firm stance against the commissioner's remarks. They underscored the need for the league to protect its players from online harassment and racist attacks. The union's response made it clear that the issue at hand was far more serious than a simple misunderstanding or poorly chosen words. As the criticism mounted, Commissioner Engelbert found herself in the uncomfortable position of having to clarify her initial statements. She took to social media to address the concerns raised by players and fans alike. However, the damage had already been done. The incident exposed a significant gap between the league's leadership and its players, raising questions about the WNBA's ability to navigate the complex landscape of modern sports media and fan engagement. The controversy brought to light the delicate balance the WNBA must maintain. On one hand, the league seeks to capitalize on the excitement and engagement that comes with star players and compelling storylines. On the other hand, it has the responsibility to protect its athletes from the dark side of fame, including online harassment and racist attacks. As the WNBA grapples with the fallout from Commissioner Engelbert's comments, a stark reality comes into focus. The line between healthy competition and harmful rhetoric has blurred, leaving players vulnerable. What hidden cost will the league pay for this momentary lapse in judgment? One of the most immediate and concerning effects has been the surge in online harassment directed at players, particularly Angel Reese. As Reese herself pointed out, I think there's a lot of racism when it comes to it. This statement underscores the dark side of fan engagement, where excitement can quickly turn toxic, especially on social media platforms. The WNBA now faces the challenge of addressing this issue head-on. How can the league foster healthy competition and fan enthusiasm without fueling negative behaviors? It's a complex problem that requires a multifaceted approach, involving not just the league's leadership, but also players, fans, and media partners. Moreover, the controversy has strained relationships within the WNBA community. Players like Alicia Clark expressed disappointment in the missed opportunity to address toxic fan behavior directly. This disconnect between league leadership and players could potentially erode trust and unity, essential items for the WNBA's continued growth and success. The controversy surrounding Commissioner Engelbert's comments has highlighted the power of words in shaping narratives and their consequences. As Brianna Stewart pointed out, there is no place for that in our sport. We want our sport to be inclusive for race, for gender, and really a place where people can be themselves. This incident serves as a reminder of the responsibility leaders have in fostering a respectful environment. Moving forward, the WNBA faces the challenges of balancing growth and popularity with player safety and respect. It's crucial for fans, media, and league officials to engage in more thoughtful discussions about women's sports. Instead of manufacturing rivalries, the focus should be on celebrating achievements and promoting a community that supports all athletes. This situation presents an opportunity for positive change. By prioritizing accountability and respect, the WNBA can set a new standard for how sports leagues address sensitive issues and protect their players.